For those who are investing in stocks, you are a shareholder of that company. You own a portion of that company. Depending on how many shares you have is how many votes you have as well. When it comes to, in this case, May 8th, they're having their shareholder meeting. And so they have 4 proposals. So anybody who is an Uber shareholder, like myself, does have the ability to vote on different proposals. They have 4 proposals that they have. So what you see right here, you have your election of directors, and they have all of their directors there. So you can do either for, against, or abstain. Number 2 is executive compensation. So you can vote to approve the 2022 named executive officer compensation, again, for, against, or abstain. 3 is the ratification of auditors. So this is a ratification of appointment of PricewaterhouseCoopers LLP as the independent registered public accounting firm for 23. And again, that's for, against, or abstain. And then number 4, and I'm sorry, I forgot to say, if you look, you see number 1, 2, and 3, and then underneath that, it says board recommendation. All of those are 4. Then you go to the 4th one, and this is the driver health and safety audit proposal. And it says board recommendation against. So this is where it says stockholder proposal to prepare an independent third-party audit on driver health and safety. And again, as you can see, I just zoomed in on this right here. And this is where they said against.
Yeah, so they're approving their salaries, they're approving the board members, they're approving the auditors, but then when it comes to drivers, they go, nope, vote against that. We're doing enough already, so we don't need to do anymore. Mr. Koshojai, with all due respect, you guys don't do crap about driver safety. I mean, I get your bells and whistles in your systems, but I don't think you're doing enough. So, and that's a common complaint. I mean, we have, as drivers, we have 3 complaints. Number 1, earnings. Number 2, safety. Number 3, your take rate. And obviously, you're suggesting your investors to vote against this is a slap in the face of all drivers. I mean, what else is there to say? So to me, it's like, no bueno, sir. Yeah.
Yep. So if you own stock, just make sure you get your vote in before. And again, it's based on the amount of shares that you have. So it can, sway one way or the other. So it's just up to you if you're a shareholder. And, somebody said I would never own Uber. Honestly, I mean, that's your call. Do your due diligence. I'm not going to give you financial advice for against something. I will admit I own Uber stock. So I do own a portion of the company, very, very small portion of the company, but still I can voice my opinion when it comes to the shareholder votes and things like that. So that's up to you if you want to, whether you're for or against. That's your call there.
For disclaimer purposes, I don't know. I used to own Uber stock. I don't own any shares. And it's every one vote, one voice. It's just like anything else. If you do own it, vote. I mean, vote for that number 4 as opposed to against, as the board is suggesting you guys do. So,
yep. All right. So yeah, I texted you that, and I'm like, oh, look at this. And then they have their proxy report out too. The proxy report. I think I said it was like 80 pages or something, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Wasted money. So add that to their expenses. Every quarter you got to do that. I mean, look, Uber is spending $5 billion to run this business, maybe more, probably more. I would say more. That's salaries and everything else, taxes and legal expenses and buildings and all that garbage, right? Well, that's why they're not making any money. I mean, you don't need 33,000 people, man, to pick up food from point A to point B and then to pick up human from point A job. And this, Chris, without owning the car. They have a zero asset business model, and they're spending $5 billion a year to run it. I go like,
yeah,
man, that's
well, no. They do have some assets, and that's the land and the property that they're in. If
most of it, I bet you anything, most of it is leased. Okay, like in Chicago,
then yes, that's a different story.
I bet you they don't even own their servers. I bet you anything.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club, with Sergio and myself. Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.